This video is about version 1.02 of aaSsessMyVS, the Color Overlay Assessment app from Aaardwearing Software Limited. aaSsessMyVS runs on iPhone, iPod Touch and iPad devices using iOS 4 or above. aaSsessMyVS is a sister app to aaLuminate. Both apps are aimed at helping people who suffer from visual stress when reading dark text on a bright white background. Studies have shown that coloured overlays placed over the pages being read can increase reading speeds by more than 25% for about 1 in 20 people. Those affected will include some dyslexics and migraine sufferers. Whereas aaLuminate gives you the ability to place a virtual coloured overlay on what you wish to read, aaSsessMyVS is used to check whether coloured overlays will work for you in the first place. aaSsessMyVS can be used to test yourself and your family. It may also be a useful tool for education professionals to determine quickly whether a formal test for scotopic sensitivity syndrome would be appropriate for any of their students. Here is the main screen you see once the app has loaded. aaSsessMyVS can only be used in landscape orientation. The screen consists of a bar at the top where test instructions appear, a middle section where the assessment text panels are displayed, and a bottom bar with a number of buttons. You can view a short help video by tapping this button. You can change the wording in the left and right hand text panels by pressing this button to go to the Change Settings screen. Once on the Change Settings screen, simply tap on the left or right hand panel to select it for amendment. Then tap on the text to position the cursor and start editing. Press the Hide Keyboard button once you've finished editing. You can now choose one of 3 buttons. Cancel discards any changes, leaving the text as it was before. Reset changes the text back to the original from when the app was first installed. And Save saves your revised text for use in any future tests. This text will be remembered even if the app is stopped and restarted. When you're happy with the text in both left and right hand panels, press the back button to return to the main screen. Tap this button to rate, share or gift this app. A vertical bar with 3 icons will appear. Tap again to hide it. On the Rate, Share, Gift bar, this button takes you directly into the main iTunes App Store entry for aaSsessMyVS. If you scroll to the bottom, you can either gift the app to someone else or tell a friend about the app. This button takes you directly into the Write a Review iTunes App Store entry for aaSsessMyVS so that you can rate the app and or write a review. If you like the app, please consider leaving a rating, as this can help others decide whether the app will help them as well. This button allows you to send a friend an email about aaSsessMyVS. Now let's take the test. When you're ready to start an assessment test, press button 1. This starts the first phase of testing and mimics the formal assessment approach, using a single physical overlay of each of a number of colours in turn. The same sequence of colours is shown to you 3 times to ensure that you consistently choose the same colour within aaSsessMyVS. You choose whether the left or right text panel is easier to read by tapping on the clearer one. The selected colour is then redisplayed on the left-hand panel, and the right-hand panel colour is changed to the next in the sequence. A progress bar indicates how far through the first phase of testing you are. Each time the sequence of test overlay colours is exhausted, a blue pearl lights up as an additional indication of progress. Once all 3 pearls are lit up, the first phase of assessment is complete. When you're ready to proceed to the second stage of the test, press button 2. This mimics the second phase of the formal test approach, using a second physical overlay for each of a small number of colours in turn over the top of the one chosen in the first phase. Once again, the sequence is repeated 3 times, and you choose which panel is clearer for each of the colours presented. Once all 3 pearls have lit up, the second phase of assessment is complete, and the result button 3 appears. Press button 3 to view the result of the assessment. This indicates the colour that you preferred in each of the colour sequence runs in both phase 1 and phase 2. If you've consistently chosen the same colours, then these are listed as the best colours to help you when reading. This button allows you to email the result to an email account of your choosing. If the result indicates that 1 or more overlays will help you, then 2 extra buttons are displayed. This one allows you to go directly to App Store to buy the aaLuminate Reading Aid app that gives you the adjustable coloured overlay on your iOS device. This one takes you to a page of links to external web resources where you can find out more about obtaining a formal scotopic sensitivity syndrome or Erlen syndrome assessment. If you want to restart the test from the beginning, simply press button 1 and start again. If you only want to reselect the second overlay, press button 2 to rerun just phase 2 of the test. The other control on the main screen is the Info button. This flips you to the Information view. This screen displays credits, version and contact information and links to some useful web resources. Near the top of the screen is a row of square buttons that, if pressed, connect you to web-based content, assuming your device is connected to the Internet. This one connects to the aaSsessMyVS support page on Ardwearing Software's website. This one shows you details of forthcoming releases and other news about Ardwearing. This one shows you some information on our other apps available in App Store. This one allows you to go directly to App Store to buy the aaLuminate Reading Aid app that gives you an adjustable coloured overlay on your iOS device. And this button takes you to a page of links to external web resources where you can find out more about obtaining a formal scotopic sensitivity syndrome or Erlen syndrome assessment. Finally, pressing the back button returns you to the main screen. Well, there you have it, a quick introduction to version 1.0.2 of aaSsessMyVS. Thanks for watching. We hope you like aaSsessMyVS and find it helpful. If you have any further queries or comments, please visit www.aaRdwearing-software.com.